Welcome to WealthNest, your home for traders, thinkers, and financial freedom builders. Whether you're just starting out or sharpening your edge, you're in the right place. Be sure to subscribe, like, and turn on notifications so you never miss a powerful insight. Just a quick heads up, all content here is for educational purposes only. Nothing shared is financial advice. Always do your own research and manage your risk wisely. Hello and welcome. If you're listening to this, you're either someone who's curious about Forex, already trading, or maybe you're considering investing in it. Whichever category you fall into, I want you to hear this straight, unfiltered, and real. Because Forex is one of the most misunderstood and misrepresented paths out there today. Let me be blunt from the start. Forex is not a shortcut to wealth. It is not easy, it is not simple, and it is definitely not a game. But it can be powerful. It can change your life. And if you master it, it can give you something very few things in this world can: freedom. Now let's break this down. What is Forex really? It's a word you've probably heard tossed around in financial news, on trading forums, or maybe even in conversations with friends who are into investing. But what does it actually mean, and why does it matter so much in the world of finance? Forex, or the foreign exchange market, is the global marketplace where currencies are bought and sold. It's the beating heart of international finance, connecting banks, businesses, governments, investors, and traders from every corner of the globe. Every time you travel abroad and exchange your money, or when a company imports goods from another country, Forex is at work behind the scenes. We're talking about over $7 trillion exchanged daily. That's more than the GDP of some of the world's largest economies, moving through the market every single day. The sheer scale is mind-blowing, and it dwarfs every other financial market out there. The Forex market never sleeps. It operates 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, following the sun as it rises and sets across major financial centers like London, New York, Tokyo, and Sydney. This constant activity means opportunities and risks are always present. This is not some small game. It's the largest financial market on Earth. Bigger than stocks, bigger than crypto. It's where governments stabilize economies, corporations hedge risks, and speculators chase profits. You're trading currencies like the euro against the dollar or the pound against the yen. These are called currency pairs, and their values are constantly shifting based on global events, economic data, and even political tweets. You're predicting the rise or fall of these pairs. Will the euro strengthen against the dollar? Will the yen weaken against the pound? Your job as a trader is to anticipate these moves and act before the rest of the market catches on. News, economic reports, and even rumors can send shockwaves through the market in seconds. A single announcement from a central bank or a surprising jobs report can change everything in an instant. That's it at the surface. But beneath that, it's a war zone of institutions, algorithms, and people just like you trying to find an edge. High-frequency trading bots, massive hedge funds, and experienced professionals all compete for the same profits. And let's be honest, the institutions are not your friends. They're not here to help you win. They profit from retail mistakes. Their resources, technology, and experience give them a huge advantage. The odds are tough. Most retail traders, up to 90%, fail within their first year. That's the reality. But understanding how the market works is the first step to beating those odds and becoming part of the successful minority. So, how does Forex really work? You get access to the market through a broker. You open trades using something called leverage. Leverage lets you control large positions with small capital. Sounds exciting, right? But here's the danger. Leverage is a double-edged sword. It multiplies your gains, yes, but it also multiplies your losses. If you don't respect it, it'll burn your account in a heartbeat. The prices move because of real-world factors: interest rates, inflation, economic reports, even political events. And behind the scenes, the big players, banks, hedge funds, and institutions, are always manipulating price. That's the game. The sooner you learn that, the better. Now let's talk about the traps, the pitfalls that take most traders out of the game. These are the mistakes that even experienced traders can fall into if they're not careful. The first, and perhaps most common, is over-trading. There's a widespread belief that the more you trade, the more you earn. But that's simply not true. In fact, the opposite is often the case. Trading too frequently exposes you to more risk, more fees, and more emotional ups and downs. Overtrading is like gambling without odds. You're making decisions based on impulse, not analysis. It's a fast track to burning out your account and your confidence. It's emotional, impulsive, and often leads to blowing up accounts. Which brings us to the second trap: emotional trading. This is when your feelings start to dictate your trades rather than your strategy. You lose a trade and you want revenge. You feel the sting of a loss and immediately try to win it back, often by taking bigger risks or abandoning your plan. On the flip side, you win a trade and you get overconfident. You start to believe you can't lose, and that's when mistakes happen. Success can be just as dangerous as failure if it leads to arrogance. And suddenly, you're no longer trading your plan, you're trading your feelings. The market becomes a roller coaster, and you're just along for the ride, reacting instead of acting. But feelings don't belong on the charts. The market doesn't care how you feel, and your emotions can cloud your judgment, leading to poor decisions and unnecessary losses. Third, no strategy, no system. Many traders jump from one strategy to another, hoping to find a magic formula. But without a clear, tested system, you're just guessing. Jumping from one strategy to another because it stopped working is a recipe for chaos. Consistency is key. If you don't give a strategy time to play out, you'll never know if it truly works. Real traders master one thing: refine it, and execute it with discipline. They know their edge and stick to it, even when it's tempting to chase the next big thing. And fourth, no risk management. Ask yourself, are you risking 10% on a single trade? 20%? That's not trading, that's suicide. Without proper risk management, even the best strategy will eventually fail. Real traders survive losing streaks. They know that losses are part of the game and they plan for them. They keep their risks small so they can keep playing, even after a tough run. They live to trade another day. That's how they win. In the end, avoiding these traps is what separates the survivors from the casualties in Forex trading. Stay disciplined, stay focused, and always respect the risks. So how do you win in Forex? What separates the traders who consistently profit from those who struggle or give up? The truth is, there's no magic formula or shortcut. But there are proven strategies and mindsets that can dramatically increase your chances of success. Let's get into what actually makes someone successful. It starts with education, understanding the markets, the tools, and the risks. Successful traders are always learning, adapting, and refining their approach. They treat trading as a skill to be mastered, not a game of luck. First, a tested, proven trading plan is essential. This plan should be based on real data and backtesting, not just gut feelings or tips from social media. It's your roadmap, guiding every decision you make in the market. This is not a hope and pray method. You need clear rules that you follow every single time, no matter what. Consistency is key. What are your entry conditions? Are you waiting for confirmation or jumping in on impulse? Define exactly what signals you need before you enter a trade. Exit, stop loss, targets. You must know in advance when you'll get out, whether you're winning or losing. This prevents emotional decisions and protects your account. Are you following smart money concepts? Understanding how institutional traders move the market can give you an edge, but only if you apply it with discipline. Price action, order blocks. There are many strategies, but the best traders pick one and master it. They don't chase every new idea. They focus and refine. Honestly, it doesn't matter what strategy you use. What matters is mastering it, sticking to it, and learning from your results. Next, risk management. Risk only 1 or 2% per trade. Use stop losses. Know your max drawdown. Never risk more than you can afford to lose, and always have a plan for when things go wrong. Protect your capital at all costs. Your number one job as a trader is to survive, because if you lose your capital, you're out of the game. Because in Forex, preservation comes before multiplication. Only after you've learned to protect your money can you think about growing it. Then, psychology. This is the hardest part. The market will test your patience, your discipline, and your emotions every single day. Your mind is your greatest weapon, or your biggest enemy. Self-awareness and emotional control are what separate the pros from the amateurs. And finally, if you can't control your emotions, if you let fear or greed take over, you'll sabotage yourself again and again. No strategy can save you from a lack of discipline. Every trader faces losses, setbacks, and tough days. The key is to stay calm, stick to your plan, and keep learning. Success in Forex isn't about intelligence. It's about discipline, resilience, and the willingness to keep improving, no matter what the market throws at you. Journaling and review. Every trade teaches you something, win or lose. Are you documenting it? Are you reviewing what went wrong or what went right? This is how you evolve as a trader. Now let's address a hard truth. Short-term suffering is part of this journey. You will lose money in the beginning. You will feel lost. You will doubt yourself. You'll wonder if this thing even works. But if you push through that phase, something incredible happens. You start understanding the market. You start seeing things before they happen. You begin to act with precision, not emotion. You start winning. Not every trade, but enough to grow your account. And that's where the long-term gains come in. This is not fast money, but it's real money once you master the craft. A few things people don't tell you. You don't need to trade every day. The market will always be there. Don't chase it, wait for it to come to you. You don't need a $1,000 account to start. You need skill, consistency. Then you can scale with prop firms, investors, or capital growth. Your first goal isn't profit, it's survival. Stay in the game long enough to become good, that's the first win. Forex is not just technical, it's mental. It will expose your fears, your greed, your lack of patience, your self-doubt, and it'll force you to grow or quit. So why do people stay? Why do we keep trading even when it gets tough? Because nothing else gives you this much control over your future. Because once you find consistency, you're no longer tied to location, to a job, or to a boss. You become a decision maker in your life. You learn to think like a strategist. You build patience. You build character. You learn how to lose and come back stronger. Forex isn't just a market, it's a mirror. It reflects who you are and who you're becoming. My final word to you, don't come into Forex hoping to get rich quick. Come in with the mindset of a student. Be ready to struggle, to study, to fail, to learn, and eventually, to succeed. Surround yourself with people who are walking the path. Invest in your knowledge. Journal every trade. Track your growth. Don't aim for fast results, aim for lasting results. Forex is a business. Treat it like one. Respect it. Because once you do, it will respect you back. Thanks for watching today's video on WealthNest. I truly hope you found value in it. So what was your biggest takeaway? Let me know in the comments. If this helped you, just smash that like button, subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you never miss the next trading insight, tool, or tip. We're building a focused trading community, one smart decision at a time. WealthNest, build, trade, grow.